Yo, welcome back YouTube. We're outside at Gyeongju Grand Park. We're going to take a look at some of the exhibitions around here, but behind me, we have the Gyeongju Observation Tower, which is kind of the main highlight. You can see it's almost got like this perfect cutout. Like it's someone cut out the pagoda, which is behind us. You can see the pagoda behind us. It's very tall, actually. Maybe it doesn't look so tall in video or the camera, but we can see the pagoda back there, which is another part of the Cultural Expo, but it just looks like it's been cut out, which is really cool. I really like this observation tower just because of like how it looks. It's pretty unique. All it is you can go up there and then kind of get a good look around the city, which is perfect because I do want to have a top view of what's around Gyeongju. Which we are right next to Gyeongju World. It's kind of somewhere back there in that direction, but it's like 5-minute walking distance. But you know, a lot of the rides get up there and are pretty high, and you can have a nice view over everything, but you're not up there for very long. So being able to see this, or being able to go up to the top of this tower and have a nice view will be really great. So let's go walk around and see what there is to see at the Grand Park. All right, guys, we're about to go inside the tower, but just to show how massive it is. Oh my god, this place is huge. But they do have an elevator for us to go up, and I assume they'll give us a little bit of a lesson on about the Silla dynasty and all of that. All right, let's walk around. So they have a cool like movie that shows off, I guess, the history of the Silla. And then out here we can go outside and I think get a view and walk across this glass bridge maybe. For an observation deck, I thought we would actually be able to see kind of around the city. But I guess we can only kind of get a view of the bottom. So after the movie's done playing, they actually roll up the screens for you to actually see a view. So I did not know that, but it's pretty cool. They kind of talk about the history of Silla, which is 1,300 years ago. This used to be the capital, which is really cool that they play a movie for anyone like me who's just trying to kind of learn a little bit. But I do love the view. That's kind of what I mostly wanted to come up here for, and show you guys a little bit of the surrounding area of Gyeongju. We saw this earlier. And then hey, we can see Gyeongju World over there. I wonder if it's even open today. There's a fossil exhibit over there. So this is everything that you see here is part of the Grand Central, or the Grand Park, the Gyeongju Grand Park. Everything here. Everything the light touches, Simba, is part of the Grand Park. There you go. And that's the pagoda that we'll be going to later as well. I want to check that out because, like I said, it looks like a perfect cutout. But we were down here earlier, so it's really cool to kind of just get this surrounding area. It's not a surrounding area of the whole city, unfortunately. This is a little ways away from the central city of Gyeongju. But this is a very, very cool tower to come up to regardless, just to kind of get a nice view of the surrounding area. So we kind of just walked around the top of the observation deck, and next we're going to kind of walk around the park, see if there's anything else we can interact with or see or show off, and then we'll be heading over there next. That is our next spot, so look forward to that. Definitely stop by the tower. It's 12,000 won to buy tickets. Parking is free, I believe, or is included in the ticket price, so if you drive here then no need to worry. They also give you this stamp card. If you complete all 5 of the attractions within the area, the next time you come, they'll give you a discount for coming to the park. I don't know how much of a discount it is, but if you plan on traveling to Gyeongju multiple times, then I highly recommend getting the stamp card and filling out all the 5 places. And we'll see if we can go to all those 5 places today so I can show it off for you guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Just taking a walk around the park area. As you can see, it's quite beautiful. Even just to take the day or some of your day to walk around and see the different sites. We're heading to our next destination where we can get our next stamps. So the Gyeongju Expo here, we can get our next couple stamps, 1 or 2 stamps. A couple of places are closed today, but I just want to kind of show off different things you can see while just walking around. The park itself is actually quite big. So if you're coming out here, just make sure that you're ready to walk around quite a bit. Yo, guys, even dinosaurs wear masks. Come on. And get their vaccine. Yo, look at that. What a good dinosaur. I think what's really cool is that a lot of these places, they have like trick eye art. So I haven't been to the trick eye museum, but I imagine this is kind of what it's like. To kind of maybe look like the dinosaurs coming at you, and it's really cool. They have a bunch of different stuff like that where you can see pictures of stuff that pop up like 3D. But there's a surprising amount of like dinosaur fossils. You can see a lot of different things no matter where you go, right? I guess the highlight is this giant, massive turtle. Holy crap. Called an archelon? Well, they have it in Korean for you, so not sure, but it was about 3 to 4 meters in length, I think. Dang, I think it was huge. Big turtle. I would have loved to see one of these like today. Big, huge turtle just kind of floating around. That'd be really cool. All right, this is the kind of VR expo, or this is the VR section or building, I guess, where they have a bunch of art and a couple interactive things that you can do here. We're gonna go inside and then kind of see what that's about. And this is the next place where you can get your stamp as well. All right, we're at the next location, the Media Arts Center. This is the next place you can get your stamp. Again, if you just want to collect the stamps and then come back another time for a discount, this is the next place you want to come to. Let's check it out. Whoa. Whoa. This place is trippy. Yo, this place is really cool. Wow. I really like this. It really kind of gives some really cool perspective. The Timeless Media Center was a lot of fun. I enjoyed taking a lot of pictures there. Definitely a highlight to come to when you guys come to Gyeongju World, or sorry, when you guys come to Gyeongju and visit the Cultural Expo Park. This place is super cool. So let's move on to our last exhibit, the last place where we're gonna get a stamp, basically. Yeah, we'll just take a quick walk over there and then show off a little bit of what that's like. All right, we are at the last destination for us. The last place, the Gem Center, which I assume they show off a bunch of different gems. So kind of curious about that. But yeah, let's check it out, get our last stamp, and move on to the next place. Again, this is a quick view for you guys so you can see what's in the museum. All right, we just finished our walking tour of the Cultural Expo. We were able to get all 5 of the stamps. This is pretty much what it should look like when you get all 5. And then yeah, you just bring this next time you come in, and then you get a sweet discount for next time you visit. So not sure again how much the discount is, but it was a pretty cool park. It was very big. Like I said, there's some places that were closed and some places are a little small. Most of the museums are not super big. So you can get a good maybe 2 or 3 hours out of it if you want to come out here and kind of enjoy the day and visit the park yourself. I do highly recommend it. I mean, for me, the highlight was the tower itself and the digital media museum, which was also very, very cool. And now we're just going to move on to the pagoda. That is the cutout of this tower, basically, and check that out. Hopefully go to the top and get some nice views as well. So see you guys there. We're in front of the pagoda now, but actually this pagoda is for personal use. We can't actually go in, which is a shame, but there you go. It does look really cool up close. I wish we could actually go in and take a view from the top, but unfortunately no, they do have it blocked off. But it is a great view. It is a shame that we can't go. Well, we're going to go across this river though. I want to do that much, at least walk across the river. Nice. Our last view of the pagoda before we move on to our next destination. All right, we're here at the famous Hwangnidangil. This street is probably the most well-known street that you'll come to when you come to Gyeongju. This street is super incredibly popular because on this street there are just hundreds of restaurants and cafes that are just extremely gorgeous and extremely beautiful. We're kind of just going down this way, down the street. I want to show you guys the street that you guys will be, well, the main street that you guys will mostly be walking on and trying to experience all the different cafes and restaurants. Which is very interesting because this street actually used to be pretty quiet and not a lot was going on, but suddenly they started popping up with a bunch of different restaurants and cafes. So let me just go ahead and turn you guys around. I just want to show off the street for you guys and show off all the various cafes and restaurants that you guys can see here. But this street is really cool and you cannot underestimate how popular it is to come out here. This is just the main road, but then there are a lot of paths that split off and you can see a bunch of different restaurants kind of going in the other pathways and stuff. But even at noon or lunchtime, this place is extremely popular, but it really gets more crowded and more hectic at around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., time like that. But guys, I wish I could tell you the smells that come around is so good. You can smell all the different restaurants cooking stuff. We actually stopped by a restaurant earlier that we were going to eat at, and they ran out of ingredients. That's like how insane and like this place is, like how insanely popular it is, how many people actually come out here and like just to walk around, eat, enjoy, and all that. So let's just let's find a good place to eat. All right, guys, we found this restaurant called Chow Chops. It is like standard Asian takeaway. There we go. Chow Chops, Asian takeaway, or better, Asian Chinese food. Yo, this is so cool. This is like stuff that you would find normally when you go to like a Chinese restaurant in America, but I don't know, I was kind of craving this, so we got the chow mein or chow mein, and then I guess kind of chicken egg rolls, and nashi goreng over here, kind of very delicious rice. But I'm excited to try this. Yo, it looks so good. But yeah, this is one of the many restaurants you can find in Gyeongju, in the Hwangnidangil.
네가 먹고 싶은 거 가자. 우리가 그게 거기 가서 고를 테니까.
오빠 먹고 싶은 대로 가. 저희 다 먹어.
와.
아니 나 자리 잡으면 된다.
About to grab some coffee at this very beautiful cafe. Super pretty. Oh, this place is really nice. Probably hands down one of the most Instagrammable cafes there are here. Let's see what they got inside. Wow. The desserts look fantastic. Just order our drinks. We have just a hand drip coffee and a green tea latte, basically. But I love what they did with the top, with the powder, the logo of their cafe, Aiden. But the cafe itself looks very nice. And this is not the only place you can sit. There's more buildings kind of behind and outside this wall as well. This place is very big and accommodating for basically everybody that comes here. What a really super nice cafe. The coffee is quite nice as well. All right, since we're here and we have some time chilling in the cafe, I want to talk about the next place we're going to. We're going to be going to the tombs, basically the tombs where the dead kings, previous kings lie buried. There are these huge mounds of just dirt and grass and rocks, and it's very cool. There's a museum that's underneath some of these mounds where we can kind of check out the history of the Silla kingdom. Oh, it's good. But that's the next place we're going to visit. It's just a very beautiful area to walk around and just kind of take a break from the huge hecticness that is Hwangnidangil. So we're going to go ahead and walk around there, show off the tombs, respectfully, of course. And after walking around the tombs, we're going to come back to Hwangnidangil for a nice dinner, and then probably go to the palace that's nearby as well. And that'll be a wrap for the day. So just want to kind of give you guys that information and what to see what's coming next. So I hope you guys have been enjoying them so far. I know it's a bit hectic. We're going to a lot of places, but I want to try and show off as much of Gyeongju as I possibly can within the time frame that we have. So hope you guys are enjoying the series so far with Gyeongju, everything. This place is one of my favorite destinations to come to in Korea. It's so peaceful, so relaxing, except for Hwangnidangil. It's a bit crazy. But everything else, the cultural aspects are amazing, and it's just a really peaceful environment to come and relax and take a break. So look forward to the next place.